Before that, for 5 years, it was just myself doing everything.
One man show.
Yes.
Really?
Because I didn't have the confidence that the business can stay there for more years. I was so shocked like, how well they can use Goodnotes, much better than I can. So I truly believe using your pen and paper, it will always stay.
สวัสดีทุกคนค่ะในวันนี้นะคะซีคิดว่ามีบทเรียนหนึ่งจากการถอดการสัมภาษณ์ที่เป็นการสัมภาษณ์ที่ exclusive มากๆนะคะแล้วมีโอกาสได้คุยกับ CEO แล้วก็ COO ของบริษัทที่วันนี้คงไม่สามารถเรียกว่าเป็นสตาร์ทอัพได้อีกต่อไปแล้วนะคะบริษัทนี้ทำแอปพลิเคชันที่หลายๆคนรู้จักแล้วก็คนไทยเองก็ติดอันดับผู้ใช้ท็อปของโลกนั่นก็คือแอปพลิเคชันที่ชื่อว่า Goodnotes น่าแปลกมากค่ะแอปพลิเคชันที่เอาไว้จดโน้ตเป็นการถอดความคิดจากการจดกระดาษกับปากกาที่สามารถเข้าถึงคนทั่วโลกได้170ประเทศสิ่งนี้ไม่ใช่เรื่องธรรมดาแน่นอนเพราะว่าการเกิดขึ้นของเทคโนโลยีหนึ่งอย่าง iPad เป็นสิ่งที่จุดประกายทำให้ผู้ชายคนหนึ่งค่ะเขาสามารถคิดสิ่งที่เขาอยากได้ออกและสามารถรวบรวมตำราหรือสิ่งที่เขาเขียนลงไปอยู่บนแอปพลิเคชันที่เรียกว่า Goodnotes จนประสบความสำเร็จและก็มีผู้ใช้ทั่วโลกค่ะSo, as an introduction, I would say สวัสดีค่ะ You have to สวัสดีครับ That's lovely. And that's lovely to have you both. I mean like คุณ Steven and คุณ Min. So I think it's great for Thai people to know more about Goodnotes. And today we have founder, all like CEO and COO with us here. Would you tell me about Goodnotes, how you started, how you began your journey?
I think when it was started, it was quite a while ago when I was still a student in Australia. At that time was about 15 years ago.
Wow.
I was learning math and physics, and then I still remember the day where I got my first iPad. I think it literally changed my life. And then one of the problems that I want to solve is to get rid of my paper notebooks for my studies. I have so many of them, and then I was thinking it would be amazing if I can do everything digital. That's how it was started. I think it's trying to solve my own personal problems of
Having tons of books.
I always feel sad that I have to throw away some of my notebooks after a semester because it's just taking too much space.
Yes.
But now I can keep everything in Goodnotes, so I can go back to my notes from my college years. So I think having that feeling of going back to your notes and then remembering that day I took those notes, I think it's very magical. I'm trying to solve some difficult math problems, and when I got something wrong, I either have to cross it out or I sometimes just tear the page and start again. But I just feel like it's wasting so much paper and it's so inefficient.
Right. Yeah. So you started 2011.
Yeah.
What is the turning point and how did you guys meet?
I think there were a couple turning points. The first turning point was when I launched a product and then App Store featured our application and people started talking about Goodnotes and then telling their friends, classmates, colleagues. And the other turning point was when Apple announced the Apple Pencil in 2015. That was when I realized this become a bigger business. It's a much bigger opportunity. That's when I started to hiring a team. Before that, for 5 years, it was just myself doing everything.
One man show.
Yes.
Really?
Because I didn't have the confidence that the business can stay there for more years.
Right.
So from 2015, we started hiring, and after that, I met Min to build the executive team when the company became bigger, and then we have more people.
And I would suggest that we've been innovating along with the iPad innovations, right? So we've been leveraging Apple technology, like the Apple Neural Engine, the Pencil Kit after Apple Pencil came out. So some of these new technology from Apple has enabled us to build some of our more advanced features as well.
But among, iPad application that a lot of note, how do you see Goodnotes would differentiate from others?
We are very focused on Apple Pencil and also creating new ways for you to interact with digital paper. So I think this is our focus and will always be our focus. And then, for example, we are one of the first applications to launch the spell check feature, detecting spelling mistakes in your handwriting and then correcting your spelling mistakes while preserving your handwriting style. So we have these innovations, how we combine technology with the traditional pen and paper.
How you market survey, how do you know is really significant for user to use and you just launch and successful?
We love building with our users and then we love brainstorming with our very talented team. So for example, we have what we call hack week, like a hackathon.
Hackathon.
Where the whole team can spend 1 week to come up with new ideas.
Is internal team?
Yes.
Wow.
And then prototypes.
Right.
And then we actually took some of the ideas and then launch it in a product. And we always value user feedback. And so that's why we have a very big community like building with our users.
And we also have a web page where our users can make requests.
Right.
It's a public web page.
Wow, okay.
And our users can upvote, downvote the requests. So we also see from there, along with user sentiment on social media, and when we go out and talk to users, we also do user surveys and interviews. So we draw from internal ingenuity through our hack weeks, but we also stay very close to our users and hear what they need. So for instance, a whiteboard, which we just launched September 23rd of this year, that was one of the top requests from our users.
COO and CEO, what is your most favorite features that you have built?
I think my favorite feature is actually scribble to erase. So it's so natural that you want to scribble something out,
Right.
then it automatically disappears.
So before we introduced Scribble to Erase, definitely I always said Lasso, because it is that magical tool
Right.
that can do so much to your text, right? From changing the color, changing the orientation, to resizing, to moving it, magical, the Lasso tool. After we introduced Scribble to Erase in 2023, that definitely became my new favorite feature. As Stephen said, it brings that intuitive experience of scribbling to erase something. But unlike in the physical world where the scribbles stay, in our app, the scribble disappears, right? So that's that magical experience of this feature.
I realized actually much later that I enjoy creating a canvas where people can express their creativity. So at the beginning, I was trying to replicate as good as possible the pen and paper experience. And then I was so surprised how beautiful the notes people can create. They come with very beautiful sketches, very beautiful handwriting. I was so shocked how well they can use Goodnotes, much better than I can. And then I was also surprised many people start doing their digital planning using Goodnotes. And it's so beautiful with stickers. I think it's just beyond my imagination how much people can create with Goodnotes.
ซีว่าน่าประทับใจมากเลยค่ะว่า การคิดวิธีการจดโน้ตหรือโฟกัสอยู่ที่โน้ตเทคกิ้งมันมีอะไรมากกว่าแค่กระดาษกับปากกา มันยังมีเรื่องราวของลายมือที่สามารถให้ความสำคัญลงน้ำหนักลายเส้นที่เราเขียนไม่น่าแปลกใจเลยค่ะว่าวันนี้ฟีเจอร์ต่างๆที่กำลังเกิดขึ้นจะถูกอกถูกใจทุกๆคนและเขาก็ยังคงจะโฟกัสเรื่องนี้ต่อไปอีกไม่ว่าจะอยู่ในเจเนอเรชันของ AI หรือไม่เพราะเขาบอกว่ากระดาษกับปากกาเนี่ยยังไงมันก็คงยังอยู่แบบนั้นแต่แนวคิดของการจดโน้ตแต่ละสายอาชีพแต่ละคนและก็แต่ละมุมมองก็ยังใช้กันได้แตกต่างกันมากมายอย่างที่เราเห็นค่ะ Could you just share like how good is your workflow across the country? So far, it's more than 25 million users across 40 countries. Am I correct?
25 million users in more than 170 countries.
170 countries.
Yes.
How?
Yeah, it's that global distribution of all these App Store platforms, right? From the Apple App Store to Play Store to the Samsung Store.
How you manage that?
We're very lucky, as Stephen has said, to leverage these platforms, and we have great partners who co-market with us.
Right.
The other is the fact that the app does not require a lot of localization. If you think about it, right? It's mainly the basic UI that requires some localization.
Right.
But otherwise, it's a canvas. So your creativity can just come to it from
And reach
any
out.
culture, any language. Yeah. So it allows anyone from any background to come in and do their best work.
Wow. Interesting.
In terms of our team, so we have about more than 300 people working in Goodnotes across more than 40 regions, but mostly between Europe and Asia time zone. So the way we work is we only have a couple hours overlap each day. So we use that time to have synchronous communication, which is mostly online meetings, video meetings. But the rest of the time, we rely on asynchronous communication through messages. And we have a lot of very comprehensive documentation where we write down our thinking, and then we'll always write down different ideas, and we want to be as objective as possible, and then to pick the best ideas. So we want to create a very inclusive environment where we encourage everyone to share their thoughts and feedback.
So sounds more like a very open culture and very flat company organization, isn't it?
Yes, we always say we want the best idea to win,
Right.
no matter where that idea comes from Stephen or an intern. It doesn't matter, right? We want that open communication culture where anyone feels comfortable to voice their ideas, opinions, and give their feedback.
Right. Just curious, like what is your day-to-day workflow?
For me, I'm based in London, so that's why I try to wake up very early and start working very, very early to have as much overlap with the Asia team. But I try to prioritize to focus on the most impactful things. So really depending on the priorities, I will spend more time with certain people, discussing certain projects, but I always enjoy participating in the product development. I try to balance. I cannot have too many meetings. That means I don't have enough focus time. So I try to balance between meetings and focus time.
Right. Interesting. And you, Mr. Min?
Oh, balance is not something I do well.
Not your
let's just
thing.
say.
Not your thing, right?
No, it's something that's very hard to achieve in my role, particularly because I'm working across all the organization. But my day is full of meetings. That is very true. That's a majority of my working hours is on calls because I'm working hard to align with our various stakeholders and to give direction to our team, to problem solve, to ideate. So that is the majority of my day. And then the rest of my day is on Slack where we work and getting back to people asynchronously and inviting and giving feedback.
What is the key challenge that is most difficult thing that you would do with the team management?
The most difficult thing,
That you find that is pretty challenging?
I think it has always been challenging to think about how to evolve our organizational structure to empower the team. Because I think when the team is at a different size, we need a different structure. So it was challenging when we first introduced the middle management. How do we create alignment? How do we distribute responsibility and decision making? So we want to distribute our decision making to empower everyone to move fast.
Right.
And then now we are at a much bigger size. Now we have a second tier of management. How do we continue to create an alignment? So I think I'm always learning from other leaders, from other companies, how to create a structure that will work for us. So that has always been a challenging task, but I'm also finding it very rewarding.
Like how many times have you been changing or adjusting the team alignment?
So when we were in the early days, we changed every 6 weeks.
Every 6 weeks.
Yes. We make minor adjustments every 6 weeks. Sometimes we make bigger changes. We always learn that what's working, what's not working, what to keep, what to remove. But now, because we are at a bigger scale, then we change less often.
Right. Learning by doing. Great. พนักงาน 300 คนใน 40 region หรือภูมิภาค เป็นสิ่งที่เราตัดสินใจได้เลยนะคะว่าผู้บริหารเนี่ยน่าจะไม่มีเวลาจัดสมดุลชีวิตของตัวเองได้ดีมากนักหรอกค่ะ แต่ที่สำคัญคือซีรู้สึกได้เลยว่าสูตรความสำเร็จเขาเนี่ยเกิดขึ้นมาจากพนักงานของเขาทุกคนค่ะ พนักงาน 300 คนเนี่ยดูแล้วมีกระบวนการสื่อสารกันอย่างเป็นรูปแบบเป็นระบบอัปเดตและมีหัวใจสำคัญคือคำว่า synchronize จะเห็นว่าท่านผู้บริหารระดับ C-level เนี่ยพูดคำว่า synchronize บ่อยมากๆในการทำให้ทีมแต่ละทีมมีความเข้าใจที่ตรงกันค่ะเนี่ยคือสูตรสำเร็จหนึ่งใน workflow ที่ซีถอดมาได้ซึ่งซีคิดว่าไม่ว่าบริษัทไหนจะ start up หรือไม่ก็ควรให้ความสำคัญกับเรื่องนี้แน่ๆค่ะ So the last part I would like to know the most is about AI era. It's pretty challenging among, like many industry. I found that you have a lot of AI features inside Goodnotes already. Talk about vision first. So I want to know from Steven first, like what do you think about AI?
Sure.
What is do and don't? Like
Have we started already?
Yes.
Oh.
Too smooth.
Okay. So yes, for AI, so our mission is to create a best medium for human and AI to collaborate, to work together.
Right.
So I see AI as a thinking partner, whether you're a student, whether you're using Goodnotes for work, and then having this partner to help you come up with better ideas, make better decisions. So I think that's really powerful. We have been investing in machine learning and AI for a very long time. So we started with handwriting recognition. So I still remember the feeling of being able to search your handwriting across all your notebooks is such a magical experience. Then we evolved that to support, to integrate generative AI to generate handwriting for you.
Right.
Now with Goodnotes AI, you can even be part of the creation process. To have you draft content, to have you sketch, to even things like creating templates for you. It's so powerful.
Will you have any data trend that trend more to the AI, or you have used any of a specific machine learning inside the company, or is it like more to adjust to the main big company doing the AI stuff?
I have to say we are very fortunate to have such a loyal user base. So one thing we did is we asked our users whether they want to volunteer contributing their handwriting to us. But if they want to contribute, if they want to volunteer, then they can help us write some handwriting.
Right.
And then we use those samples to train our machine learning models.
Like how many languages on handwriting that it would do so far?
I believe it's around 14, 15, but we are continuing to expand.
And we were the first organization to launch generative AI for handwriting in August of 2023 with the spell check feature, where we can fix your misspelling in your own handwriting style. So that's all proprietary. But we also leverage the big large language models that you talked about to power Goodnotes AI, so that you can do even more, so that we can create that thinking partner that Steven talked about.
So I truly believe using your hand, your pen and paper, it will always stay. I think there's a kind of a magical experience where you have to process information in real time, decide what to write down, what to sketch, and then that really helps you acquire the knowledge. So I believe this will always stay, but we want to give our users the option of whether they want to use audio, whether they want to use their pen, whether they want to use keyboard. So different methods to help them create better ideas or capture ideas into one of the canvases we provide in Goodnotes. So I think handwriting will always stay, but we give our users the options of to use what they prefer.
Lastly, do you have any don't list? I mean, like you have to-do list on what you plan to do on the AI adjustment era.
Good question.
Do you like healing out?
We want to build a household brand, so making Goodnotes the iconic note-taking brand in the world. So we don't want to do everything. So we want to focus on note-taking. We want to focus on stylus. So there are many things that we deprioritize so that we can have that focus to deliver what our users truly love about Goodnotes.
Okay.
I have one more don't, and you can cut it out if it's not appropriate.
Oh, okay. I would love to know.
Don't F up.
Don't what?
F up.
F up? Okay.
Yeah, you can fill in the blank. This is actually really important for us when we talk about this all the time because we have people's most precious information, right? Their personal notes. So it's so important that we protect their privacy, we secure their data, and that we make sure that Goodnotes is reliable. That when you open the app, it works.
Right.
So while that sounds really basic, it's really important to maintain that well. So that consistent quality of experience is also something we focus on.
Wow. It's about trust and credibility.
Exactly.
That building in
Exactly.
notes. So I can see why people are really in love with Goodnotes and still keeping on the loyalty on using. As me, I'm like one of the very good consumer who using the notes every single day. But thank you very much for your thoughts of creating something new. But I look forward to have some stylus from Goodnotes sometime so soon. I hope like you will develop some physical kick-ass features on you know like some good pen.
That's a good name.
That's a หลายคนชอบพูดว่าปลาเร็วกินปลาช้าค่ะ แต่แน่นอนค่ะเราเรียนรู้ว่ามาก่อนย่อมได้เปรียบหัวใจสำคัญที่เราได้เรียนรู้ก็คือการปรับตัวค่ะ เรื่องที่1คือเขาปรับตัวตลอดเวลาอย่างที่ได้ยินว่า6สัปดาห์ปรับตัวอย่างเล็กๆสัก1ทีปรับตัวคุยกับทีมปรับตัวคุยกับทีมทำซ้ำๆแบบนี้จนรู้สึกว่าในไซส์ที่กำลังเติบโตไปเฮลตี้ดีนะรู้สึกว่าองค์กรสุขภาพดีและภายในองค์กรเองก็มีฟีเจอร์ใหม่ๆดังนั้นเนี่ยเริ่มมีการเรียนรู้ที่จะลงทุนค่ะลงทุนกับสิ่งที่ตัวเองโฟกัสแล้วก็ถูกเรื่องซะด้วยในเรื่องนี้ก็จะหมายถึงลายมือของทุกๆคนที่ใช้เขียนปัจจุบันพอแอพพลายเรื่อง AI มาแล้วเนี่ยเราก็จะเห็นว่าว้าวการที่เราเขียนลายมือเป็นภาษาต่างๆแล้วเทิร์นไปเป็นตัว text หรือว่าตัวข้อความทำให้การเทิร์นการสื่อสารหรือการร้อยเรียงความคิดของมนุษย์ที่ออกไปอยู่ในจอเนี่ยมันสามารถถ่ายทอดต่อไปได้อย่างสมบูรณ์แบบสิคิดว่าสิ่งนี้น่าจะเป็นสิ่งที่ทำให้เขาเติบโตได้ต่อไปจากหนึ่งในรายละเอียดที่เขาค้นเจอในการเดินทางของแอปพลิเคชัน Goodnotes แล้วก็อีกส่วนหนึ่งที่ไม่พูดถึงไม่ได้เลยค่ะสิคิดว่าจริงๆแล้วในโลกของ AI เนี่ยเราก็ต้องมองในเรื่องของการจับ target segment ซึ่ง Goodnotes เองเนี่ยเหมือนเข้าใจแล้วก็มีฐานแฟนหรือ community ของตัวเองที่ชัดเจนมากที่ยอมเป็นอาสาสมัครเป็น volunteer เพื่อทำให้แอปนี้ได้มีการเทรน AI แล้วก็เรียนรู้จนประสบความสำเร็จและยังต่อยอดเดินทางต่อไปอีกไกลๆได้ค่ะนี่คือสูตรสำเร็จของ Goodnotes ที่เราได้เรียนรู้จากผู้บริหารในวันนี้ซิหวังว่าทุกๆคนที่ดูคลิปนี้จะได้รับประโยชน์จากบทสนทนานี้กับทาง Goodnotes ค่ะถ้าชื่นชอบอย่าลืมกดติดตามช่องเราด้วยแล้วก็คอมเมนต์กันเข้ามาด้วยว่าคุณอยู่ในสายอาชีพอะไรเคยลองใช้แอปพลิเคชันโน้ตที่คุณชื่นชอบหรือเปล่าแล้วถ้าเกิดคุณสามารถบอกพวกเขาได้คุณคิดว่าคุณอยากจะให้เขาเพิ่มฟีเจอร์อะไรที่เป็นประโยชน์กับคนไทยทุกคนบ้างหวังว่าเราจะมาร่วมกันสร้างสังคมแห่งการเรียนรู้ไปด้วยกันผ่านช่องของ Ceemeagain นะคะวันนี้ไปแล้วค่ะบ๊ายบายค่ะซีรู้นะคะว่า Ceemeagain เนี่ยเจอซีได้ในทุกแพลตฟอร์มค่ะแต่ถ้าใครดูเนื้อหาเนี่ยแล้วยังไม่ได้กดติดตามกันเลยกดเลยนะคะซีและทีมงานจะได้เสิร์ฟเนื้อหาอัปเดตข่าวสดใหม่และก็คัดสรรมาอย่างดีทุกๆข่าวทุกๆวันเลยนะคะฝากเว็บข่าวใหม่ของ ci.co ด้วยนะคะจำง่ายๆแต่มีข่าว IT หลากหลายวงการมากอัปเดตเข้าไปที่นี่เลยค่ะ ci.co นะคะกดเลยนะ